Alright everybody, we're back. Through the Eyes of the Unknown. Today we are sitting here with Billy Edkin of Code 1056, correct?
Absolutely.
Billy, what kind of music is Code 1056?
We are a crossover thrash punk band. Like, prime examples, Suicidal Tendencies meets Guar with a little bit of Misfits and a little bit of 80s power ballads, to say the least.
Nice. Now, are you guys playing any shows around here?
Yes, actually. October 29th, we are playing at Beachwood 223 with Judge Gaza, Horse the Man, Live Bombs, Christian Callowit, and I believe there's one other act. I can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Yeah, that happens when you get old.
And then November 19th is one of the shows that my production company, DIFY, is throwing together, which is going to be Consumed with Hatred out of Baltimore. My band, Goon Squad, which is out of, well, they claim Elmira, but they're actually out of the Valley. Let's see, I'm working on Rip Open the Sky with, as well, horrible names of bands as of late. I'm not gonna lie. As well as actually your brother's band,
Good Left Undone, yep.
And a couple others. I probably will be able to send you links to as well, unfortunately.
Cool. Yeah, Code 1056. I'll put a link in the bottom of the description, so you guys be sure to get on Facebook, check them out. Do you guys have any stuff on YouTube too? Or?
Yes, we do. It's scattered out between either our former lead guitar player's band page and our drummer's band page, unfortunately. We're still getting the whole shit synced up completely with online situations. I'm still actually trying to put on our CD, which unfortunately I do not have with me. I told you I'd bring it with me.
That's alright.
We just finished our first CD, which is just a demo. It's a 2-song fucking split little deal that we're working on with another band out of Las Vegas, Nevada called Chainsaw Fight.
Okay.
And we recorded 2 songs, they're going to put on 2 songs, and we're just going to share the profit either way.
Cool.
But we're also, after November, we're going to really sit down and focus on recording the CD, which the joking title is called Crashing Your Car at 35 Miles an Hour While Listening to Our Songs.
It's creative.
Yes, unfortunately.
Now, what instrument do you play? And explain to us a little bit about it.
I actually play guitar and do vocals mainly for the band.
Okay.
I do the rhythm guitars. I have written leads, but I'm not a lead guitar player whatsoever. We luckily just recently added Kyle Ryan, aka Baby Huey.
Oh, from
Rabbit Panda, yes, yep. Actually. He's also the one that recorded our CD. He's right now just working out now. He's already written 3 songs like, hey, check this out. Just God damn.
Cool.
But yeah, we're working on the full length as well as writing brand new material, which there's a lot of new stuff we're working on. We got about 8 songs right now in the bank that we're working on.
Nice. Now, what instrument, but what type of guitar do you play?
I play rhythm. I straight up play rhythm. I play rhythm. I do the vocals. I know for a fact that I'm definitely no, like, for example, Yngwie Malmsteen or anything like that. I'm just straight up just rhythm guitar player.
Like me, I'm just a straight up drummer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now what brand of amplifier and guitar or pedals or anything like that do you use?
I use, right now, for an amplifier, I use a Carbon SX200 combo amp. It has probably the most soul-crushing distortion I've ever heard, and I've used a lot of different applications over the years. I've used Line 6, PV, etc. And it comes built in with a really solid fucking reverb, chorus, echo, flanger, and if I remember correctly, a delay. But I only use the chorus just to boost up on certain spots. Really cool. I don't use stomp boxes as of right now, but I would dabble into that.
Yeah. Now, what kind of guitar do you use?
Ibanez SZ540. I am strictly Ibanez guy. I've had many different guitars over the years. I've had, believe it or not, a 1967 K out of Kmart. Many to start off.
Nice.
But then I upgraded to the Ibanez GL, which unfortunately is long since gone. And then I had an Epiphone SG Gothic series, which is my most hated guitar. I'm not gonna lie. I hated that goddamn guitar. That never would ever set right with me.
No. It's funny how many musicians actually prefer different types of stuff. So.
Absolutely.
Now, when you were growing up, what kind of music were you listening to? What kind of stuff influenced you?
Oh, God. Well, my mother was a straight 80s hair metal fan, like bands like Dokken, Def Leppard, Rat, Poison, etc. Yada. Where my dad was the eclectic one. He's the one that got me into where I am right now. My dad loved Frank Zappa, Talking Heads, Ramones, Misfits, Iron Maiden, Suicidal Tendencies.
Yep. I'm actually going to see them this month, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, they're so good. Now with Dave Lombardo, I'm just like, oh!
Yeah, I know. He adds to the mix.
Yeah.
So, now, was there any family member that kind of influenced you, that taught you or said, here, take this guitar, or take this
My
microphone?
mom gave me the guitar I originally had, which was the K, like I said prior. But my dad was actually, believe it or not, a roadie through the 70s and 80s through a lot of bands in this area with Blue Denim, Onyx, and I believe, what was the other band? If I remember correctly, he helped with the Vaudevilles, which is another friend of mine's father's band, unfortunately. Like I said, this is all like mid and early 70s kind of.
Back when like the local scene was like, you would go to a bar on Wednesday night and it would be like.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm kind of hoping to get a few like guys in their 50s down here to interview them so they can explain to us what it was like back in that
trust
time,
me, I've heard many stories of that whole era.
I've heard a few stories, and I'll be honest, I wished I kind of lived back then to see what it was like.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's why I'm happy where I am right now, because I grew up through the mid-90s where you had like the Shovel Barn, Gunstrip, Fifth Man Out, Alienation, Think Squad era of music. And then where I am now, which was like the EPD era, my death metal band, which was my first project, Project Society / Scourge, and where I am now with Code 1056, where I've literally carried the torch and tried to push everything forward.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, if you really want something, you got to keep chugging at it.
Absolutely.
You definitely don't give up. Now, when it comes to practicing, how do you practice, or do you practice at all?
Believe it or not, I only pick up my guitar when I want to write.
Everybody's different, like I said.
And as of late, I've been writing heavily. I've finally got out of a writer's block due to a very nasty situation I've been going through. I'm not going to go into details, but I've been writing very heavily. I'm at, right now, 10 songs that I didn't even show the band yet.
Wow, nice. Well, you know, those life events create those inspirations to write songs.
Absolutely.
So, now, have you ever taken any lessons before, or given any lessons?
Actually, believe it or not, I was a classically trained celloist before
Really?
I was even a guitar player.
Wow.
I was from about 3rd grade to about my senior year in high school, which that was a whole clusterfuck. But that's another story. I was a classically trained celloist, but then I decided to challenge myself and go with guitar. Because everyone's like, oh, you should be a phenomenal bass player. I'm like, yeah, but I want to challenge myself at the same time. That's been my goal. I always want to challenge myself. That's why now, believe it or not, I'm trying to learn piano. I'm also trying to learn saxophone.
Okay.
And just expand my musical horizons and see where I can go from there.
Nice. Let's see. Trying to think of another question here. I don't have my cheat sheet with me.
It's alright, man. We're having a good time.
Let's see here. Now, when it comes to writing songs, as a band, how do you guys do that?
Actually, it's a very mixed bag. One song will be, I'll show up with a riff, like, hey, check this out. Or next song, my bass player, the token back guy, aka Journey Wait, will show up with a riff, like, hey, check this out. But for the most part, we'll literally just start jamming on a song and write a fucking brand new song. Hence why our very first show was literally a week after we got together. Like, we literally wrote 10 songs to play the show.
Wow. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, absolutely.
Now, what inspirational words might you have for any of the bands out there that are doing the same thing you're doing, or the younger bands that are coming up?
To be honest, take your time. Do not do what I did. Take your time. Learn the riffs completely. Channel all the vocal parts you want to do into a song. Take your total time. Make sure you have it 100% ready. Do not follow this punk kid whatsoever. Whatsoever. Like, literally, we really wrote fucking 10 songs in a week and barely had enough practice where I didn't even know if I had the vocals ready.
Wow.
Take your time.
So, out on the vocal scene today, not to play favorites, but everybody does have a favorite. Who would you say, besides your own band, who would you say would be your favorite out on the scene right now? Cover or original, it doesn't matter. Or you can do one of both.
Actually, I'll go by genre. Cover band? I'm gonna have to say, believe it or not, Lithium Highway. I like the feel they had. Yes, I really wish you were still playing drums,
that was
but
back in the day, yeah.
I really wish you were still playing drums, but like it had that feel, like they were straight up emotioning all the feelings they had. Punk rock, Christian Matthew. This kid, he plays straight up just it's him and a drummer. They play like very emotional punk rock. Mix of covers and originals. Like, they cover Husker Du, they cover The Misfits, they cover Social Distortion, etc., etc. But they also write really classy, elegant punk rock tunes. Metal-wise, rabid fucking band. Straight up fucking.
I kind of knew that was coming.
That's the thing. Fucking, my drummer is now the drummer of that band, as well as Rabid Pandas. Kyle is now in our band, and I've already heard their whole album. God,
phenomenal, huh?
Granted, a close second would be your brother's band. A very close second, because oh my God, they impressed me multiple times.
We have a very musically talented family. I mean, myself, my brothers, and some cousins of ours, we all kind of like the heavier stuff. Yeah. Everybody else is kind of like country classic rock.
Yeah.
But we're the oddballs, and Brad and Chad, right now they're writing some pretty cool tunes, and obviously their cover of the Degeneration song is pretty badass. There's been nobody else that's done that song, and it's pretty cool.
Actually, we're gonna cover from King of the Hill, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're working on that, as well as possibly a Bohemian Rhapsody cover, which I've come to realize no one has covered Queen.
I've never heard anybody cover, at least not that Queen song anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've heard Fat Bottom Girls and you know, We Will Rock You, because let's just say We Will Rock You is just fucking easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No. That song, I could see being a masterpiece redone again. Granted, I know for a fact vocally I can never fucking be Freddie Mercury. I know for a fact. But I can see that going down, being the song that everyone's like, wait, what? You know?
Now, my last question I want to ask you is, when you go on stage and get ready to play a show, whether there be a lot of people or a very small crowd, do you ever get nervous when you go out to play?
When I first started about 15 years ago, absolutely. I'd be nervous every show. I'd puke my fucking brains out. I have a fucking horrible time trying to fucking play.
Been there, done that.
Now, these days, I still get nervous, but at the same time, I know for a fact where I am musically compared to I was 15 years ago.
Same here.
I know I can handle it musically, it's just more the vocal range. I'm still a newbie. Like, this is literally the first band I really did the full on-range vocals, where, for example, on my Punk Division, I just did backups, as well as Scourge, aka Drive Society, which is no longer a band, long story short, which actually features Cody Golmagat out of Golmagat. Me and him have a history, to say the least. But, no, like I said, I've always done backup vocals. This is the first band I've actually done vocally, and I still get nervous to this day, because I don't know if I'm going to have the snap, crackles, and pops. I have to, between warming up and drinking heavily, I mean heavily, ladies and gentlemen, get rid of the snap, crackles, and pops to know I can actually still get up on stage and not have to worry about it.
I mean, it helps too when you know, after you play so long, you start to know the crowd that comes out.
Oh, absolutely.
So you feel like you're fine because you're playing in front of your friends.
Well, that's the thing. I'm also a music promoter as well, and I'm also trying to aim for the crowd that normally does not come out. Like, prime example, back in June, I had a 2-day showcase. I had bands like Vape, Pilgrims, One Step From Falling, my band, No Time to Lose, and a handful of others I can't remember off the top of my head. And it was just 2 days of just straight, complete, utter chaos. I mean, utter chaos, because I had to fucking communicate with Kyle, who was running sound for us, who was, like I said, also recording us. And the whole time I'm just like, worried out of my fucking mind.
Oh, it happens. So, Billy, I want to thank you for stopping by,
Travis,
brother.
it was a fucking honor.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Guys, subscribe. Seriously, this is awesome.
Exactly. So subscribe, like it. As I always say, be good to each other, everybody.
Much love.